I try to imagine, had I been in this situation, wow.
Airman 60, what's your 20 right now?
Just passing northbound 73, SR 73, Redwood Road. Airman 60, we're delivering a baby on Redwood Road in between SR 73 and 2100 North.
Airman 52, what's your ETA?
I'm on the corridor, probably about 155 south.
Airman 60, we have a baby girl born.
328.
Congrats, Clark.
That is so cool. You know, we have a baby girl born, and this is another part of that.
Airman 60, I'm code, and I'm headed to Riverton Hospital. Tell them that they can meet me halfway. Tell them 27-year-old female's in labor and dilated pretty high.
Well, that 27-year-old female was Mrs. Travis Clark, and we have Officer Travis Clark from the Unified Police Department joining us on the line right now with this exclusive interview. Officer, first and foremost, congratulations to you and your wife. What a beautiful baby.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I cannot imagine. I remember being there at the birth of my 3 children, and as a father, how freaked out I was, how in awe I was, and boy, I cannot imagine delivering my own baby. As you look back now, in hindsight, what was that experience like? You seem so cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah, it just kind of happened. It happened really fast, and I didn't really have time to think about it. And my number one goal is to get them to the hospital safely, but halfway through, my wife was saying, you know, baby's coming, we're not going to make it. So kind of training kicked in, and we pulled over, and next thing I know, I had my daughter in my hands.
That is just incredible. Right there on Redwood Road, did I interpret that correctly?
That is correct, yeah. 2100, it was between SR 73 and 2100 North on Redwood Road.
Was there kind of a landmark around there that people could identify with?
You know what? At the time, it was dark, and lights and sirens, that's all I remember.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the things that are in that area because I'm quite familiar with it. And the baby born right there, were you able to pull into a parking lot, or were you just on the side of the road?
Just on the side of Redwood Road facing northbound.
Wow. When you finally realized, as you mentioned, professional training eventually kicked in, but just between us guys, just prior to that, did you kind of freak out?
You know what? I asked my wife that, but she was saying that, you know, the whole time I was really calm and talking to her and kind of just walking through things like it wasn't a big deal. But afterwards, I was looking back, and it was just kind of like, holy crap, what just happened?
And as typical guy, I'm sitting here talking about your experience. What was it like for your wife? How did she handle all of this? I mean, that's a rather interesting experience under the most ideal circumstances for the woman.
She, from my understanding, she was just in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
And I think she was kind of in shock and not sure what else was going on other than the baby was coming.
Yeah. How long did it take for reinforcements to get there, and who and how did they show up?
I remember running code, and I passed, I believe, a Saratoga police officer, and I passed a Bluffdale officer, and then I noticed we couldn't make it to the hospital, so I pulled over and ran around to the passenger side of my patrol vehicle and kind of started taking action, and not too long after that, maybe a minute, Bluffdale and Saratoga were there, and then another Harriman City Unified Police Department showed up moments after that, and then about 7 minutes for fire to show up.
You know, we always see those things, you know, where the baby has to be slapped on the behind or whatever. What happened when you had that baby in your arms and you've got your wife to look out for? You've got your brand new, beautiful baby girl. What happened? Did everything just happen naturally?
You know, I ran around the corner, and all I kind of did was catch the baby, and then my first instinct was to kind of put her in a football position and pat her on the back, get her to start crying and coughing, and then immediately handed her to Mom, wrapped her up in a blanket, and wrapped Mom up. And then I turned my heat on full blast in the patrol vehicle and shut the doors. I found a string and I tied the umbilical cord off as close as I could get it, and then we just waited for fire. And I just kept checking on Mom, making sure she was okay and Baby was okay.
Just amazing. Was she giving you any advice or instructions?
No, she was kind of wondering what she should do.
Yeah.
And I was just telling her to breathe and keep calm.
When you think of, often you'll be interviewed and your kids sometimes will ask you, so Dad, where were you born? Or, hey, where was Sis born? Or whatever. You go, well, Redwood Road, about 21st South, in the back of the patrol car, right?
Yep.
Oh, that is an amazing story. How's your baby doing now, and how's your wife doing now?
Both are in very well condition. They're both doing really well. Baby's eating and crying, and they were able to just give her a bath, and Mom's doing really well too.
Oh, that's great. How many hours have gone by since this unfolded?
So she was born at 3:28 in the morning, so it's been quite a few hours.
3:28 this morning. And so, we're not even talking 12 hours yet. Is Mom in the hospital or at home?
Yeah, she's in a local hospital.
Yeah. Oh, that is great. Well, from all of us, boy, believe me, Officer Clark, congratulations. And boy, I'm not sure if most of us could have pulled that off, and especially with the aplomb that you did and with the experience you did. But I wish you the very, very best. Be sure to give your wife our collective best, all of us who are here listening and on KSL now. And have you named the baby yet?
Yes, her name is Bexleigh Joe.
Bexleigh Joe.
Bexleigh is in Bravo Echo X-ray, Lima Echo India Golf Hotel.
All right. Didn't name her Redwood, right?
No.
No. Congratulations, and our best to all of you. Do you have other kids, by the way?
We do. We have a 2-year-old little girl as well.
Oh, wait until she can really comprehend how her sister came into the world. I'm assuming the 2-year-old sister came into the world a little more traditionally?
About the same, pretty close to the same time frame. They were pretty fast, both of them, but we made it to the hospital with her.
Officer Clark, thank you so much for agreeing to chat with us, and it's great to hear this story. We love a great story that has a great happy ending, and we wish you the very, very best.
Thank you very much. Officer
Travis Clark with us, and his baby born at 3 o'clock this morning on the side of Redwood Road, roughly in the area of 21st South, that area. And the baby's doing well, Mom is doing well, and Dad appears to be doing okay, too. It's 11:15 here at KSL News Radio. And by the way, we need to put that beautiful baby's picture up one more time. We'll do that you can go to KSL News Radio. I'm used to giving my own website. Go to kslnewsradio.com. You can watch the feed of the show, and you can see the emergency vehicles for those who are watching it right now. You see the emergency vehicles, and there's that beautiful little girl right there with a big pink bow on her head.